Hello guys, welcome to join the kickoff meeting. My name is Xiaodi. I'm the project manager of this today's project. I'm very honored to be here to present to you guys. Thank you for joining again. I believe all of you have been read my email. I apologize for my email is a little bit long. Thank you for your patience. The reason I including that email that long is because I want to tell you as detailed as possible for the information I want to including and further introducing today. Also, before I start my presentation, I want to thank Sunny and Mike helping me to preparing this presentation. I thank you so much. You guys are awesome. So today, so before we officially introduce our project, I want to briefly to introduce our background of the company first, because I'm not sure everyone know our background very well. I hope you do, but uh, I prefer to do some background introducing, so like to help you to more understand why the project happened. So our company is established in 1889. It actually before we making fruit juice, we're a coffee maker. Surprisingly, yes. So like this, our firm have been actively competing with the beverage industry against respectable corporation like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, for centuries. So the majority deals with the processing of juice is coming from like recently 20 years. Yes. Uh, with we have a wide variety of fruits, including grapes, apples, pineapples, cranberry, mangoes, and so on. So many. We have a quite a richer flavor. So being one of the major players in the beverage industry in the world, our company currently employing more than 8,000 people, and uh, with estimated on annual turnover more than 1.9 billion. So, uh, yeah. Uh, Also, like we our company have a company value for to reflect the world, inspire the moment of happiness. We also want to create a value to the market in a difference. Also, our company in target on the version of the company is uh, we more focus on the quality and sustainable growth. Now we officially start introducing our project. Uh, by going through this project, I will first talk about the project objectives, the project scope, the project approach, project timelines, and the project stakeholder. In the end, I will talk change management. Why change management? I will tell you later. Our project objective is to cut costs and to intensify the corporate social responsibility. The reason is like uh, right now we take many percentage of cost on the packaging part. The high packaging cost is always the problem of in our company, or maybe two, yeah, almost two of third of our overdraft expense caused by packaging. So uh, also we just Google we depends on the a very expert accounting person from KPMG. He showed that a report showed that the company would save 30% of the packaging overhead if we do in-house in manufacturing production. So why we don't do that? So this is the first reason we start thinking of having our own packaging manufacturing machine. Also, we also face a very big problem. Uh, is that the company we recently in a landline of the environmental unfriendly packaging material. These things cause us brand as a company that have no program guarantee for the observance of the corporate social responsibility. So in order to change the public image, we decide to not outsource our packaging process to third party. We decide to do this by our own, to be in a manufacturing packaging material that are environmental friendly. So, by going through this whole project, we're gonna have an in-house production facility. We will have a variable design of package theme, slogan, and sunflower, like slogan sunflowers. The slogan the sunflower is our main will be our main themes to our packaging design, and the slogan I will talk more detailedly what slogan is. For also we're gonna create our environmental friendly material. The things we decide to do is to use recycling material like recycling paper or recycling plastics. This thing can change our public image. We can for the environmental protections. The whole scope, we're gonna have a budget for 3 million and the duration is 6 months. Although by finishing this project, first we need to design the in-house facilities. This is the most difficult part for our project because we did not like get a facility from others, from third party. We decided to design the facility by ourselves. So fortunately, we invite a group from the Xingwei. You can see the picture on your right. This is the one of the most popular manufacturing machine designer in the China. Almost like 80% of the machine is come from Xingwei. So we are very fortunately to invite this group of designer as our technical consultants. So we believe we're gonna have a very good cooperations. Also, like after we finish design the in-house facilities, we need to setting up the facilities. This is very detailed and this need very detailed, pay very close attention on this part, and the monitor section, the monitor department will be pay highly attention on this part. Also, we gonna do the design of packaging. So you can say I mentioned the slogan before, like on the last slide, right? The reason we decide to choose the slogan is with ideas come from like Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola last year and last year decide to use the slogan to motivate people to buy their products. Some customers even maybe don't like Coca-Cola, but they decide to buy the product because they want to collect the slogan. And this kind of good slogan can motivate people, and randomly printing on the packaging will push them to buy more products, and also help them to get motivated. Also, like the next part, after we finish the design, setting up facility and design the packaging, we need to do the start recruiting and the training. This part is also important too because we design our own facilities. So it is necessary for us to have a well training for our employee to make sure them know how the new processing is and how they gonna use the new machine. And the final part is testing. The testing is also very important because like the testing gonna be uh we're gonna use during the testing process we will record how many error printing is and how much error gonna be happen if any any wrong processing happen where the machine shut down and how the damage is. So we need to uh, how we can avoid this emergency or incident. This is all gonna be including the testing part. Sorry. Also, this is gonna be the project timeline. The timeline is very clear to say. The design of the in-house facility gonna take 3 months to finish it. We were keeping with Chris help. Imagine like Chris is the leader of the consultant in technical consultant team. The Chris will help us like to do the design the in-house facilities, and we were setting up the facility within 2 to 3 weeks. And once we setting up the facility setting up the machine, the design packaging part were to collecting slogans and to do the sunflower image to try to find the most multiple ways to the customers to buy our products. Over the staff training for the new machine gonna be take 1 month, and our testing part will take 1 to 2 weeks. Also, on the last part, there's the change management. Why is change management? Because our project is the brand new project, like including we just including this nothing familiar before. We just decide to build up a design of our own machines. So this is important for us to make any change possible to make our project better. So the change management gonna be available during the whole process and during the whole project. The process is a little bit time consuming, but I think it's worth it. First, the person who believe there's a change need to be will submit the change request to the team lead, and the team lead will evaluate and analyze the change, where is benefit or is benefit enough to change or is benefit not enough to change. So once they decide yes, we will to do some risk analyze and find out potential issue analyze. If everything seems it worth to be changed, this final decision will be made by the director, and I will responsible to handling the final decision to you guys. And if any change management make any change made, the whole project and the whole scope maybe gonna be changed. I will be the first time to introduce and inform you guys if any change made. So this is almost our project is. So if you have any questions, we already go through the scope, the timeline, our objectives, what is gonna be including in the project, what is gonna be specifically important in the project. So if you have any questions, just let me know. If you don't have any questions, thank you for watching my video. Bye.